We are a family. We are a family. Mommy and Daddy. Kayla and David and Ethan. We're the Tafts.
About to head out. Keeps on texting me. I have a lot of errands to run. So come on, join me. Do you see the weather as I go to yoga? I'm seriously thinking of if I can muster up the courage to go to Miami for a little break with my sister. When I say muster up the courage, I just don't know if it's fair to leave the kids spring break. I don't know. So, it's Tuesday morning. Stop. Morning-ish. And the boys and I are off for a long walk. I have no sunglasses because both of my pairs broke this weekend, and I should be out buying some new ones. But we're gonna go for a long walk to get some cardio and get these boys some energy out. As you can see, David loves that outfit. Every day I wash it, he puts it on. Ethan's waving. So it's all good. Okay. Oh my gosh. So the park we're going to is for like a couple of neighborhoods. It's not the city park that we usually go to. This is our private communities park. Oh, so it's quite a walk up the hill and stuff. But this is where we're having David's party tomorrow. So I wanted to come and scope through everything. Make sure there's an outlet for the bounce house and all that. Okay. Can't believe I don't have sunglasses. So after the park, actually my neighbor and her son came and joined us at the park after a while. And then we just grabbed some lunch. We went back home, grabbed some lunch. Now we're going back home we both have daughters. About to get off the bus. Oh, you know I have a daughter, but oh my gosh, I can't believe how I've been walking around looking crazy today. I need to get myself together. I wish that I could explain how annoying it is to me not to have sunglasses right now. Like, seriously annoying. Okay, I gotta go get a pedicure and just relax for a second. And then I'm going to the store. Or do I want to go to the store first? No, I think I want to go to the pedicure first before I beat all the work people. So I can beat all the work people. And then I'm going to go ahead to the store and get stuff for David's birthday. He hasn't liked any of the expensive cakes we've bought so far, so I'm going to buy a really cheap birthday cake. Let's see how he likes it. Because tomorrow my first son turns 5 years old. David's birthday. And we are running to go buy him some shoes really quick. But hopefully I remember to vlog today. I'll try. So I'm downstairs curling my hair, watching, I put on YouTube some home video. Look at Ethan standing on the truck. You don't want me to record you? Oh. What's the matter? Anyway, I put some throwback home videos on YouTube because I'm being so nostalgic about David's 5th birthday today. I can't even believe it. Blow it out!
Blow it out.
Okay, or not. Yay!
You didn't bring it, did you?
So yesterday, for David's party, I forgot the camera. I'm sorry. It was so windy and cold and overcast, and I was rushing. So you missed David's birthday, but I put pictures on Instagram. Yeah, I'm rushing right now to church for lunchtime Bible study. It's Thursday. Just I'm having kind of a chill time. Chill. Just trying to hear from the Lord about some things. But I was looking for an excuse not to go to Bible study today. I'm like, that ain't nothing but the enemy. Let me get my butt up so I have no makeup on or anything. But I'm going to hear the word. Anyway, so yeah. So you missed David's party. What did we do yesterday? We took David shopping because he is my son and he would prefer to pick out his own stuff. So it seems like all of his clothes he is outgrown all of a sudden, like the arms are too short. Common theme in our family, we have long arms. So we did that. Chilling at home, and he wanted to wait for the kids to get home from school because we're having the party with the neighborhood kids at the neighborhood park, and he was playing outside, and literally the clouds poured in over the sun. See, it's usually bright and sunny. Then I remembered that Kayla asked me to go buy David a present from her. So I had to run to Target, which is where I discovered that I didn't have my camera, and go get a present for David from Kayla. Now, a couple of years ago, we decided, well, Chris was like, I need to put an amount on how much I'm allowed to spend on kids' birthdays. And every year, no matter what, so it's like equilibrium for the kids, and it's supposed to be $500. Well, in true Dana fashion, I've gone over So I was trying to find a present that fit in the budget that had already gone over. Happens to be David's favorite present, so it worked out perfectly. I didn't get to get him a bike like I wanted to because, with 2 parties and school party, and the most interesting thing is so he had 2 cakes and then the cupcakes for school. The cupcakes for school cost the most money. And I'm just like, really? Publix? Really? I don't know if it's because we had Batman on them or what. But those cupcakes were $40 for 24 cupcakes. I keep record of what I spend on every single thing. So I can compare and contrast. I can go back to Kayla's 5th birthday and I know exactly how much I spent there. But anyway, I'm rambling. So what else did we do? So then last night when we got home, of course I was exhausted, but I had put dinner, which was a pork roast, in the crock pot, so I didn't have much to do there. And then this morning I just have been working on putting away clean laundry. And that's it. I'm late. Surprise. Maybe after Bible study I can go get me some Korean food. Gotta see if I have enough money. Like I said before, God always knows what you have need of. And I needed that lesson today on leadership. We're just like doing a leadership check. Kind of like you gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. Hold on, let me see if these people need a ride. Do you need a ride? Okay. It's cold out. She's walking with a little kid, but she must want the exercise. Nobody ever accepts my rides. No, it's probably happened twice in life where I offered someone a ride and they actually accepted it. Why do I do that? Because I've not had a car many a times in life and I had to do the walk. And there's something about when you're having to do the walk with children and cars zipping by. I mean, there's no sidewalk over here. And I offer. Anyway. God knows what you have need of. It was a leadership check, and he was just talking about, it was Pastor Danny today, talking about when you're stagnant, that's not good. You should always be challenging yourself. And he just said a lot of stuff. I gotta pull out my notes, but the don't get stagnant part really resonated with me because I am on the cusp of almost feeling stagnant, and I'd have to at that point push myself further. Talked about perception, like perception. You're a leader, and how people perceive you is going to make all the difference with how they receive you and what you're saying to them. And it's so funny. He says that on the day where I walk out the house with no makeup on and I'm feeling like scruffily. I have no earrings on, even though I do think I have earrings in my purse. Hair just like not done up. And I felt so wicked when he said that. But I was sitting next to his wife. She's like, whatever, you look great. I'm like, anyway, what else did he say that was awesome? He was talking about most of the times you have 5 people of influence. 5 people, 5 voices who really influence you. And you really have to evaluate those 5 people frequently. And sometimes you have to remove people. And I really am I'm thinking about those 5 right now. because I don't think I have 5. I really feel like I only have maybe 3. And they're all unremovable. I just don't really... Ooh, furniture sale. I don't feel like... I don't think I have... Anyway, so... It's nice to hear, though, like, when he's talking about positivity and just different things like that, and all of these things determine your projection. Oh, yes, they're open. I have some Korean lunch. So it's nice to hear when you're on the right track. I'm about to eat some Korean food, so I'm going. Okay, so I was having lunch by myself at the Korean restaurant, and I go to sit down. It was packed in there, and I go to sit down, and this other woman in the table next to me had her purse at my seat and was like, at my table, do you mind if my purse is here? I'm like, oh, no, not at all. I'm eating by myself. And she was like, I'm eating by myself too. And I was like, oh, well, then we'll just eat together. I have never done that in my life. And she's kind of like laughing like, me neither. And we ended up having lunch together. It was so cute. We had a good time. Turns out she is a housewife as well, and she's into kind of the same things as far as being healthy, cooking for her family, and she has a 5.5-year-old son. So, you know, David's 5. They're in the same. He's 5, but he missed. Basically, the boys will be going to kindergarten at the same time. So, you never know where the day might take you. Where did I want to go? Oh, to the drugstore. There needs to be a CVS right here. Yeah. Anyway.
Hold up. Hold up.
So, what part of the school the performance is in?
Are we gonna find out?
We are farmers. Bum ba dum bum ba. That commercial. We're on our way to Kayla's chorus performance at school. She is already there.
Mommy.
I don't know where my gum is. Have you seen my gum laying around?
Mommy.
What?
When we go to my school to school, we keep passing Kayla's school.
No, we don't pass Kayla's school to get to your school. Man, that Korean food was so good. I want it again. It was so good. It's called a dommi pum pum. That dish? Honey, what's wrong? Are you sad Pitt lost?
Mm-hmm. I'm not sad. I was frustrated. I'm not sad.
Did you want to suit up and help them?
I
If I
ate
could,
5
I would.
pizzas.
But my eligibility is long
Mommy,
gone.
I ate 5 pizzas and I 5.
I know you ate 5 pieces of pizza. I was there giving them to you. In disbelief.
Everybody keeps.
Look, honey, I put on fake eyelashes by myself. Do they look crazy?
Not me. Not to me either. It looks pretty.
It was the first time I ever put on this kind. And I haven't I usually get individual lashes. So it's kind of like, whoa, to me, in a good way. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. It's 43 degrees outside.
I knew it was going to be just outside.
How'd you know, son?
But when I was sleeping, whoa!
I know, that house just appeared out of nowhere, right?
Yeah. And those guys are going to fly off in that roof.
I know, they're professionals. They're not going to fall. That's their job.
When somebody moves out the house, they put the house away, Mommy.
No, they're building a new house right there.
When we move the back of Vienna, they're going to build a new house at our house. At our house.
No, are we going to build a new house for our house? Is that what you're asking?
No, when we go back to Vienna, are they going to build a new house, Mommy?
I don't know, son. We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I heard that commercial.
I know.
We are farmers.
I don't want to eat that, what I made for dinner.
Those fried pizzas was good. Without the pepperoni, it was good. And it was so good. How did that
Like Tom said, to find out who we really are, we've got to look inside out.
And that takes character.
Our character can be seen by others through the choices we make.
That's why our choices really do count. It's basically true that if you make good choices, good things tend to happen.
And when you make bad choices, bad things tend to happen.
That's why it's so important to have good character. So when we're in any situation, we can make the right choice.
Friday. Friday afternoon. I am it's Friday afternoon. I'm going to pick something up for dinner. My peeps want spaghetti, and I don't. So I think I'm gonna eat Korean food again. Forgot my sunglasses. That's okay, because there's an overcast. Oh my god. Ooh, it's kind of big. My best friend just called me. She just donated about 3 hours at her local food bank. And oh my gosh, I could just cry. I'm so happy that she did that and gave her time to help people who are hungry, because you'd be surprised, a lot of times your time is more valuable than the money or even the food donations that are given, because if a company donates all this food but they don't have anybody there to sort the food or pass the food out, then the food will go to waste. Oh, so, and she has a full-time job and a full life, so I'm just really proud that she would take her time out to do that. And you too can do the same thing. Take your time out to help someone else. And I promise that that seed that you sow into someone else's life, God will make sure to bring a harvest into your life for it, because that's a harvest into my life right there, just hearing about that and hearing about the lives that that will be helped because of her giving her time. Let me call my husband back. Let's get to his silly son.
What you saying?
I was closing the garage door. Bye. I'm heading out to It's Saturday morning. I'm volunteering. Why are they chasing me? I am going to. What was I trying to tell you? Oh, I'm volunteering at a funeral service at church today for a family who could not afford to give their family member who passed away a funeral. So, usually after a funeral you have a repast with food and stuff like that. Well, if you couldn't afford the funeral, then surely you couldn't afford the repast. So a couple of the other people who are a part of the food ministry, if we can, we donate some food. So I'm going to buy some food and drinks, and don't let me forget the pie servers, and pick up some food. Oh, I just said that. And pick up another volunteer who, she doesn't have a car, but she wants to volunteer. And we will be serving the family their food after the service. Now, I'm kind of early, and I need to go grocery shopping myself for my family. I think that I can afford to go grocery shopping and let the food sit because it's cold outside. Yeah, I think it'll be fine if I do that. Sunday morning, heading out to church. Running a little behind this morning. Kayla, do you know what time you're done today since they have third service now? So, church was awesome as usual. Today was Palm Sunday. David, did you learn about Palm Sunday?
Well, I learned about what Palm Sunday means.
Did you do a palm branch where you were waving it?
Oh, you also wave out the palm to it and to fan it to Jesus?
Yeah, to remember Christ's sacrifice.
Yes.
And death on the cross, and give him praise.
Yes.
The gift of salvation.
We did.
So, yeah, next Sunday is Resurrection Sunday, or as many people call it, Easter Sunday.
Well, I remember that Sue already back in for Easter.
Yeah. So I hope that you have a church that you can go to next Sunday and learn about
Mommy,
Jesus' resurrection from the grave.
Mommy, how do I wear that until for every Easter? Mommy.
You'll wear it for next Sunday.
Is it church for next
So
Sunday?
our friends are moving to Charlotte, so we're going to have brunch with them today. And of course, Kayla is at her peak practice. You want pancakes?
And Pam means. Well, I say Pam, but I want pancakes. But it's
headed to the store and I have a little stowaway with me. Straight thug it to the stove. Thug it.
Mommy, it said on my box. Maybe you turn the lights on.
No.
I didn't know what it says on my box. It says 7, 9. It says 7, 5. It says 7:15.
Your watch is wrong.
It's 7:15, Mommy.
No, your watch is wrong. It's 6:20.
6:20. Let me get to 6:20.
No, you gotta stop messing with the changing the setting.
Come get to 6:20.
No, I'll set it and then you have to stop pressing the stuff. Shaboing, boing, boing. Okay, so we're going to the store. A child who talks so much, he said, yeah, you. Well, it's Sunday night. Kids are on spring break. Today was Palm Sunday. Ethan's asleep, so we're gonna watch the Bible series on the History Channel with the kids. I don't feel like playing cards also. But we're just gonna chill and spend time together. This week I'm not gonna be on Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that, so just thought I would let you know. But I hope that you are spending time thinking about this Holy Week and thinking about what Jesus did during this time all those years ago. And if you know the whole story about Holy Week and how he was preparing himself for what he was about to do by spending time in prayer and just preparing himself mentally for the next level and God's assignment for him. So I'm just thinking of that myself this week, and I'll be doing the same thing. And I think about the disciples who were with Jesus, who fell asleep in the Garden of Gethsemane, or even the one, Judas, who betrayed him. So, do you have people around you who are falling asleep on your dreams? Do you have people around you who are supporting you? Or do you have people around you who are even betraying you? So, just reflect on those things, and then reflect on the sacrifice that Jesus went through with his trial, the beating, the whipping, the carrying his cross to Calvary, and then being nailed to the cross, pierced in his side, and shedding his blood for our sins. As a Christian, this is the most sacred time, because this is when all the promises were fulfilled. Then going down to hell, defeating Satan so that he has the power of life and death, and then rising again, which is Resurrection Day, on the third day. So I hope that this week you reflect on those things and you find your way to a church service on Resurrection Sunday and just think about the awesome power that Jesus has put onto this earth and given to us. So we're going to spend time together as a family, and I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog.
Mommy, can I pay?
No, we're going to watch this. We need to go back to the last one we didn't finish watching.
119. Mommy,
It's about 30 minutes.
you got
See
100.
that remote?
Mommy,
Get that in the remote. I have a little bit of a headache. What should I do?
you could feel better.
I'm going to lay hands on me, David, and pray for me.
I pray that Mommy will have a headache every day. Every time.
I can't hear you. You didn't say I'm healed in Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Yeah. Thank you.